What's up, guys? I've been debating about talking about this show, and obviously you're going to be seeing it on your screens. It's called Call Me Cat. Now, what's really interesting is we have someone that really knows exactly what they're doing in the business. Now, this first off, I'm going to say this: I've seen both episodes since it premiered. This is a brand new show. It's got I'm pray I'm pronouncing her name right. Mayhem Mayhem Bialik, as well as Leslie Jordan, as well as also we got Kyla Pratt in this as well, and among others. Now, again, this is a good cast, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, there are issues with this show. Again, I love, you know, Mame from Big Bang Theory, great actress, great comedian. Love seeing her in different things. So I don't know about how I truly feel about this, but again, I've watched both episodes. I think so far, I'm honestly not impressed. I'm not too impressed by this show. I was hoping for, I don't know, like I really wasn't sure. I was going in open-minded to see what exactly I was going to be thinking of, but at the same time, most of the jokes fell. Basically, what this show is we have where the one that plays Amy, of course, Mia Bialik, she plays as a single cafe owner who owns a lot of cats. She runs her cafe with two other the characters, Leslie Jordan as well as also Kyla Pratt, who work for her, and then she runs into an old friend slash love interest by the name of Max, who works at a bar. And we also have her mother, Sheila, who also, if you recognize the actress, she played on Mike and Molly as Molly's mother and Victoria's mother. Now, again, she's one of those where you can tell, like how she did the character Amy, kind of odd but funny and trying to fit in, but also doing her own thing. So it's really interesting how she tries to bring the character Amy and also the character she did in Blossom, because I didn't really watch a whole lot of Blossom. The main reason why I did is because my mother watched it, so again I watched it a few times, but I really could not get into it. But she does talk to the audience throughout the show, and again, I think that's what possibly hurts the show, because most shows nowadays don't really do that. Most shows that I remember that did that was, like Family Matters, Saved by the Bell, a lot Saved by the Bell. Even Full House did that a few times, as well as Drake and Josh and a few other shows, and sometimes maybe movies did that as well. Now, again, that's no problem, but it kind of went out in the 90s / early 2000s. It kind of went out the window, so to speak, of talking to the audience. So again, that's my opinion. Most of these jokes fell pretty hard. I was not laughing a whole lot throughout the entirety of the episodes. The main jokes I was actually laughing at was actually at Leslie Jordan's character, as well as also Kyle Pratt's character, by some of the comments they were making. It was very funny. It was very energetic. It made me laugh pretty much because, again, I've seen them both in different things, as well as, of course, Million. But at the same time, again, I feel like some of her lines was not that bad, but at the same time, they just fell apart. And I don't know how this show's going to do, honestly. I mean, I'm not trying to rip it apart. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by no means. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to continue watching this show. Again, I'm still wanting to give it a shot because of how early the show is, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to just continue it. I've talked to other people as well, and they said that it's not as funny as they thought, or a lot of the jokes fell, or some of the other jokes that they're laughing at were actually by other characters, not by the main star. So don't know if it is the writing or the character, or if it's just some of the acting, unsure. But again, it could improve, or we don't know. So let me know what you guys think about this. Did you guys watch the show yet? If not, why? Have you guys even heard the show since then? Because again, I didn't really know a whole lot about the show. I had no idea who was going to be in this show. I mean, I heard a few things off and on, but again, the show was not that oblivious to go, oh, okay, hey, we're doing a new show, because, you got to think, Malem, she kept this really quiet. She did. She kept it extremely quiet. I think that she did mention that she was working on a new show, but again, I really kept out of the loop. A lot of people were kept out of the loop, so I want to kind of know exactly what everyone's thoughts is about this. Again, there's not a whole lot to go on about the show other than that it's a comedy on CBS. We all know how comedies go on CBS. Sometimes they last for a few seasons. Sometimes they last longer. Sometimes they last, not at all. Maybe a few episodes, or maybe half a season, or even one season. Unsure. But honestly, guys, out of my personal opinion, I don't think it's going to last very long. And the only reason why I say that is because, one, yes, she is on it, but at the same time, there's still reruns of Big Bang Theory daily, especially on TBS, as well as also on CBS and Fox, and among other networks that are on there. So honestly, I think it's not going to last very long because, again, of her being on two different shows, one past as well as now present. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But again, I'm just giving you guys my thoughts. This is my opinion. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. It's whatever. But at the same time, I like to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. What you guys' thoughts are about the show. Are you guys yes for it? You guys no for it? Did you guys even know about this show? You guys want to check it out? Give it a couple chances? Or do you think it just fell flat on its face? Or do you think you can get right back up and get back in the game? Or do you think it just fell flat on the face and just needs to be left alone? So I'd like to know what your thoughts are about this in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon.